So, there's been a lot of things announced today during the Game Awards. Not gonna lie, I haven't really been interested in the Game Awards. The Game Awards is just something that awards are given to a game that, I don't know, gets enough praise or gets enough money. I don't know. I will definitely say it gets enough money when it comes to whoever beat in Smash Ultimate. I am still a bit salty about that, even though I will admit Ultimate is not the ultimate Smash Bros. Game. Man. But yeah, I really don't care about the Game Awards, and I only watched the last few just simply because that, well, you know, Smash Brothers. Okay, technically I didn't watch the one that had Joker, but I did watch the two right after, include the one that had nothing for Smash Bros. Any other one that had Sephiroth. I didn't actually watch the Game Awards this time around either. But even with that said, though, yeah, I really like what was announced during this Game Awards, or just today in general. So I just wanted to talk about three notable announcements. I'm probably going to include a fourth one, but it's right now leaving my memory. So I'm actually going to check it. Oh yeah, Cuphead. I really don't care about Cuphead, so we'll just skip over that. But yeah, there's three things I really want to talk about today. So I just want to get this out of the way first because it was the first thing I saw. Oh my gosh! They're doing Hisuian Voltorb in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Like, seriously, this was an idea people really were saying this would have been perfect to see in Legends Arceus. Because, I mean, just think about it. It's so perfect. It's Voltorb and Electro. Oh, they're based off of the Pokeballs. Oh, and when Legends Arceus was announced and showing how the Pokeballs were a bit different and how they worked, where when the Pokemon was cast, a steam will fly out of the top of the Pokeball, people were like, oh man, that would have been perfect for a Voltorb and Electro Hisuian form. Because, I mean, one, it's a different version of a Pokeball, duh, and two, like, okay, there's people that was making theories that if they would actually do this, they probably would use it as the explanation of why Voltorb and Electrode would explode in the future. Is because as they evolved to match the Pokeballs, they lost a specific part of their body that they needed to actually function. The little hole at the top. Without that hole, it causes them to explode. And honestly, I really like that idea. Sadly, they're still going to explode into who's inside the next game. So inside Legends Arceus. So yeah, kind of sad. But I guess just to stay accurate with the original Pokemon, but still, it's so cool that they actually still did a Hisuian Voltorb, and well, we still haven't seen a Hisuian in Electro, but I'm betting that we will be seeing it in a trailer before the game releases, along with Hisuian Arcanine or whatever, or the evolution into Hisuian Growlithe would be, but still, this is pretty cool. Oh, I was not expecting them to actually announce Hisuian Voltorb. So good on Game Freak. That was very cool of you. And now let's get into the main appetizer. The thing I can't believe I'm finally hyped for again. It's kind of been a long time ago since I've been properly hyped for a Sonic game. I don't know. I feel like it was like maybe back when Team Sonic Racing was announced. Maybe I would have been hyped then. Or maybe it was back when Sonic Forces was announced. I don't know. It's just been more than a year since I've been excited for a Sonic. And oh my gosh, the things we are going to be seeing. Oh. Okay, so first off, the game. The game is officially called Sonic Frontiers. Yep, the leaks were true. It's called Sonic Frontiers. How funny that we were able to figure that one out before the game's title was actually announced, but still, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. And also, the leaks were true about it possibly being some kind of open world Sonic game. I mean, look at it. It's clearly open world, and That's pretty cool. Being able to explore a giant world as Sonic, that's something that I always wanted to do. I do have kind of an issue though with this. Throughout the very realistic environments, the giant robot that we see at one point, I kind of feel like this is going to be a Zelda Breath of the Wild ripoff. And this is coming from someone who hasn't even played Zelda Breath of the Wild. Not completely, obviously, but a bit. In a way, it just feels, I mean, not as special as Breath of the Wild. Like, seriously, the idea of an open world Sonic game was so interesting. Because not just it's so fun to run around, the idea of running around as Sonic is cool and all, but the idea of having a giant area full of a bunch of different, unique, and memorable areas from throughout the Sonic series that for some reason are just not here in Sonic Frontiers. It's kind of bizarre. Or instead, it's just all realistic environments, and hey, at least the game is taking place on a different part of Sonic's planet. I am kind of getting tired of the same green hills and chemical plants, and I was honestly really missing the human parts of Sonic's world. And I like they're going, and more specifically, I was missing the stuff from, well, Sonic 06. I would have liked to see Sonic return into those types of realistic areas, and hey, they're actually doing it again, and I'm kind of happy about that. That's pretty much it, all I have to really say about this. It's interesting. I'm very interested in what this Sonic game is going to be. Might gonna have some fun playing it, being able to run around an open area as Sonic. It probably will again share similar issues as many Sonic fan projects. It's interesting, and I would love it if they also bring back some Sonic characters into that game. Like, I know they probably won't. It's probably just gonna be a Sonic solo journey. Even though we've been clamoring for more playable characters since forever now. But, I don't know. Maybe they could at least just mighty a cameo appearance, just showing that he is still canon to the core franchise and is just retconned from the timeline. Forced to only appear in classic titles, but whatever. Now, let's get into what I'm most excited for, the second Sonic movie. Oh my gosh! This is already going to be so cool. So, first off, it probably seems like Tom and Jerry won't be appearing in the second movie that often. It seems like they're just going to be part of the beginning portion, and the rest of it is just going to be Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles and Eggman. That's pretty much it. Which I don't mind. I mean, it's kind of hard to really take these normal humans and put in situations that Sonic and Tails are involved in. So, I don't know. Hey, maybe we could just get some B-plot with them, seeing how they're doing or something. I don't know. But still, kind of interesting. But what's more interesting is the rest of the parts of the film from the trailer. Like the part where they actually reveal Eggman's look. I really like how they changed how he looks. I really like the little new outfit Jim Carrey is wearing to more resemble Dr. Eggman. It's honestly really cool. Oh, and it's really cool to see that. And I even love how they even gave him the little bald cap or whatever the hat is called. Oh, just so he can look a lot more like Eggman. It's cool. Oh, it's cool attention to detail. And I'm very interested in seeing how he would be in the second movie, since honestly he was my favorite character in the first movie. He was just so funny to watch with so many quotable lines. I was not expecting that. But then again, I was expecting to not expect anything, so it doesn't count. Like that line. That's a very silly line. And so I'm very interested in how they're going to write Eggman for this. I know he's called Robotnik in the first film, but they're probably just going to convert him to Dr. Eggman just like they did with the previous sequel. It was a sequel to a Sonic game that called him Robotnik. You know, Sonic Adventure 2? Anyways, but yeah. I like what they're going to... I'm very interested in what they're going to do with him, and then we get into Tails, and not gonna lie, I don't know how to feel. On one hand, it's kind of cool seeing Tails in this movie and seeing the two of them work together. It's nice. But on the second hand, I'm kind of questioning on how they're going to make this work. Like, it seems like they're going to be a duo for like the majority of the film, so I'm gonna and seeing how they interacted and acted on the plane, it kind of felt like they're going to meet and just immediately become friends. Like, that's how it's going to work. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on that idea. I mean, yeah, it's the simplest way to get the two of them friends or whatever, but still kind of boring. So, yeah, interested in what they're going to do for how they're going to build up that relationship. But what is most interesting is Knuckles. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first off, Knuckles' voice. I really like the unique take on Knuckles' voice. Like, yeah, it's not what I would want of Knuckles, but hey, this is an alternate universe, and I'm already used to Sonic having a completely different voice in it as well. And hearing Knuckles in this film, I think they're going to be doing the same thing. Like, okay, in the trailer, not the film itself, but still, I think that what they're going to do with Knuckles' voice, they're probably going to do the same way that they did with Sonic, where they're going to give him good enough writing to make the voice fit the character perfectly. And I clearly could tell that because Knuckles seems to be a bit more tougher than Sonic 3 and Knuckles. He's going to be like a more serious and less comical version of Sonic X Knuckles. Like something like that. Where he isn't as much of an idiot, but he's also much more stern and serious or whatever. I'm not sure. I'm interested in how they're going to write him. And just from the trailer alone, I could tell that the voice will fit this depiction of Knuckles perfectly fine. And also, what I really love here is how they reference the first movie's beginning. Like, you have Sonic saying, "You're not going to take your... I'm not going to let you take my powers away from me." As a reference to in the beginning of the first film. But Knuckles says, "Why do I need your powers?" And just completely slam dunk Sonic into the ground. Like, that was so cool. And I love they're also including the Master Emerald as well. Like, seriously, this is honestly really cool to see what they're doing here. I'm pretty excited. This is all I just want to say about this. I haven't seen the trailer. Well, I will put a link in the description.
Leader Faker!